Alright everyone, good morning. Today is Sunday, June 2nd, 2024 at 10:14. And today, we have our day one outlook to look at. So as you can clearly see here today, we've got an enhanced risk for mainly northern Kansas, central Nebraska, seems like to me, and then a little bit of Colorado, northeastern Colorado. It looks like it's under an enhanced risk. So that's what we've got going on today. And of course, we got a slight risk stretching all the way down from Texas, all the way up through North Dakota and Minnesota. Uh, Same thing for the marginal, but extends it down here from Louisiana all the way up through the Dakotas and Minnesota. So, let's see what we've got here for today. We got an enhanced for Grand Island, Kearney, North Platte, Norfolk, Nebraska, and Hastings. We got Omaha, Wichita, Lincoln, Lubbock, and Amarillo under a slight risk, and Houston, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma City having a marginal risk. So that's what we've got for today for our risks. Let's check out and see what we have got for the tornado risk. Looks like we get a 2% stretching from Texas all the way through Minnesota and North Dakota, but looks like we get a small 5% here. So it looks like to me, Kearney, North Platte, and Lexington have the 5%, and then Omaha, Lincoln, Lubbock, Amarillo, and Sioux Falls have the 2%. So, yeah, not a really big tornado threat here today. We might see maybe an EF1, but that's pretty much it. All we might see out of tornado-wise. Although who knows what we could see. But anyway, today is mainly going to be a so far we know it's a wind threat. So we've got 30% wind across Oklahoma, Nebraska, and northern Kansas. We got a 15% stretching from Texas all the way through North Dakota and Minnesota. And of course, we got a 5% stretching from Louisiana all the way out through North Dakota and Minnesota. But, anyway, that's what we've got here today. So it looks like we got Grand Island, Kearney, Garden City, Dodge City, and North Platte having the significant severe. We've got Grand Island, Kearney, North Platte, Norfolk, and Hastings under the 30%. Omaha, Wichita, Lincoln, Lubbock, and Amarillo under the 15%. And Houston, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma City under the 5%. So it definitely seems like here we might see some 60, maybe 70 miles an hour winds, maybe even 80 mile per hour winds possible. So these could be destructive storms for this area here in the 30% especially. So please be sure to monitor the situation closely and be prepared to take action and take shelter if a storm threatens your city or a warning is issued for your area. And then we got a hail threat for today, which is also at 30%. It looks like if the Skywarn can never stop bugging me. So 30% for mainly Nebraska, but it looks like a little bit of Colorado and northern Kansas have that. But of course, we have our other risk too, a 15% and a 5%. So let's see what we've got for going on here today. So it looks like we got Lubbock, Amarillo, Midland, Odessa, and Kearney under the significant severe. Kearney, North Platte, and Lexington have the 30%. Omaha, Wichita, Lincoln, Lubbock, and Amarillo have the 15%. And Houston, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma City under a 5%. So I would say definitely 2-inch hail, maybe even baseball-sized hail could be possible, especially in this area up here in Nebraska. But who knows? We never know. Then, of course, in the yellow area, you might see some quarter to maybe 2-inch hail, maybe 2.50-inch hail. But in the brown area, 5%, I think you probably might see just quarter-size hail probably might be best for you. But anyway, those are my risks for today. Let's see what the Storm Prediction Center has to say for today. They say scattered severe thunderstorms are forecast across much of the Plains region this afternoon and evening, especially across the central plains of Nebraska and northwest Kansas. Very large hail of 2 to 3 inches in diameter. Severe gusts of 60 to 80 miles an hour. Alright. and a couple of tornadoes are expected. So yeah, pretty much all risks are expected. Tornado threat is a little on the lower end, but we still could see a isolated weak, maybe short-lived tornado. But who knows? Maybe one might develop as a strong one. Who knows? I don't know. But yes, definitely a wind and hail threat is the main threats. But yeah, even the tornado threat is a little on the lower end of the risk. It still is a risk, and it still remains in place. So you still might get a isolated tornado. But anyway, I really, really hope you've enjoyed, and stay weather aware.